My name is Genesis Hilly, and my intended major is Computer Information Systems. I will be demonstrating the XLOOKUP function in Part A. So I put my cursor on cell B3 and enter the zip code 30363. And then in cell B5, I go ahead and put the formula equals XLOOKUP. And then I go to the formula builder at the top to make sure I can see everything on the right-hand side in the panel. And so I can put all of my values in this section. So we start with the lookup value, which we want to be the zip code. So select cell B3 for the lookup value. For the lookup array, we want that to be the entire zip code row. So I can press the zip code cell and then press shift and then my right arrow all the way until I reach the end of the table. In the return array section, this is where I will be putting the whole entire row of county, which is what I'm searching for with the zip code that's in cell B3. So I need to select this in order to know what county that zip code is in. You can either shift down and hold the arrows, or you can just manually type in the cells that you need. And at the bottom there you can see the answer pop up, which will be Fulton County. Part B, I will be demonstrating the HLOOKUP function to determine the city associated with the zip code in cell B3. So I start with the equals HLOOKUP, and then I go to the formula builder and start by typing in the lookup value. For the lookup value, I want this to be Fulton County, so I will be pressing cell B5 to go in this section. The table array will be the whole entire table, so I go ahead and put in those cells. You need this table array to have the function look at where the answer will be found. The row index number is the row that city will be on. So city is on row number 3 because remember we are trying to determine the city associated with the zip code. The range lookup is going to be false since we want an exact match. And at the bottom you see that the result is Atlanta. See, I will be demonstrating the SUMIF function to determine how many tax filers were reported to the IRS in the county that's identified in cell B5. So I start with my cursor at cell B6 and enter the equal SUMIF function, and then I open the formula builder so I can see everything. So we do start with the range. The range for this function is going to be B10 through DC16, which is the entire table. Next, I type in the criteria. The criteria for this formula is going to be Fulton County. So we need to put cell B5 in the criteria section. And then the sum range will be the entire tax filer row. We are looking for the tax filer, so that way the formula knows where to look at. It has the whole table and it has the range of the tax filer. And then as you can see at the bottom, it shows us the results. These formulas will calculate new results when I change the zip code in cell B3 to be 30094. It just shows that this function is very powerful and it will change with whatever information you provide it with. In part D, I will demonstrate a horizontal sort from left to right for all the data in the table. I will be going to the custom sort function. And with this, I can sort 2 criteria simultaneously. So in row 11, that is the zip code. I want to change this to smallest to largest. And then in row 10, that is going to be county, and I want to change that from Z to A. And once I'm done, I'll press OK. And as you can see that nothing was moved in the row labels in column B, and that is everything.